What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the One Who Loves Rock YouTube channel. Today I'm tearing the van apart. I'm not sure I want to tear the van apart because the last setup we had worked very well, but Chris wanted to upgrade the cooler. We got a big dog cooler that holds ice for a long time, has some components on the inside, but that means I got to redesign the whole back, which was working very well. So hopefully we can make it just as good, maybe even better, but we will see. There's always a chance it might not be as good. If you watch our videos, you've probably seen this a couple times, but we got a nice storage area down here where the stone goes went. My water cooler sat here. I can show you that, hold on. Just like that. Had to cut out back here with the shelf that went around that, like so. We just had this shelf I made out of some spare plywood I had. It's got plenty of storage in there. And this one right here held our old cooler sideways, so we could probably remove that. I'm gonna toy with the idea of putting a water jug on the floor down here and the cooler, and then maybe build a shelf all the way across this whole back with a door. The other thing I'm a little worried about, this was a nice table set up here, perfect height, came to the end of the van. Now it's probably gonna be a shorter table, maybe a little higher up, so hopefully that works out. The fun part of all this, I guess, is trial and error. Even though we did hit it pretty good the first time here, she just wasn't quite happy with the cooler system, so we're gonna revamp it all and see what happens. And as always, Eddie is gonna be here to help. Right, Eddie? Step one, we'll be removing this. We'll take this down and we'll go from there. Come on, hooked on. 2 screws there, 2 screws there. I'm not sure why it's still stuck on there. I got some down here. Unless the paint really stuck. That seems unlikely. All the screws are out. What in the heck? I don't see why this doesn't pop right off. It was actually held there just by the paint. I don't know how that worked. It's pretty heavy, actually. Next step, I'm gonna pop these pieces out. And we're gonna try moving the stuff to the floor. Maybe try designing out of that, but who knows? We're just setting it up. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. Slide right up just like that. There's that piece. Switch to the other side here. Doing this all one-handed because I'm obviously holding the camera in the other hand. Not really a camera, I video all this with my cell phone, believe it or not. And that pops right out like so. And there you have it. I did have a little leg here I gotta pop off, but that comes right out. So, there's a clean slate. Let's go from there. As you can tell, that all came out very simply. I took about 8 screws out and it was all done. I don't want to screw anything in the van or nothing like that. I try keeping the integrity of the van as it is when it's stock. So it's easy to turn this back into a normal van at any time, and usually very quickly. Harleys, ha. There's ours. Probably gonna go out this afternoon. We'll try seeing what this looks like with the cooler in here. We'll also try the water jug, see how that goes. And that takes up a lot of space. As of coolers, we went with this RTIC cooler over the Yeti, mainly for price point. Everything else seems to be pretty even in all the reviews. Sorry, one-handed again. So we got a separator and a basket, and this sucker is pretty thick. It was surprising a little bit how small the inside was, as the outside of the cooler looks quite large. But with them thick walls, it does take up a lot of space. But this is it. It's an RTIC cooler. Looks like a really nice built product here. So there it is. Leaves me about 8 inches or so above this if I want to open this all the way. I could do it like this, or it wouldn't open all the way, but it's not really going to save me anything. So I might as well design it where I can open that door all the way up. And what I'm going to do is fill all the way across here. I might just fill in between these 2x4s, and then we can have a little space on the edge if you want to slide stuff in there. As of a table to work on out the back, I'm still not sure on that. I might have to make something that slides, but I'll get the main shelving built first and then figure something out after that. Alright, so I just had some random plywood in my back shed. Got a couple other sheets there. But there is a difference in this plywood. Check it out. This is some very old plywood we got from a old building somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out. I think it's kind of cedar based probably, or something more hardwood. You can set this down and it is more weather resistant, so if you get it wet it doesn't have a tendency to mold. Like I said, this stuff has been around for many years, sitting in dirt and all kinds of stuff. Not a sign of mold anywhere. Now you take a piece of this more modern plywood like this more pine based, you kind of start seeing stuff like that in there. Don't know if that's mold or not, but we want to avoid that. This old stuff is a bit heavier. In the perfect world I would drill holes out of it just to lighten it up, but we're not going to do that. But this seems very water resistant, so we're going to run with this old stuff. Here I go again, forgetting to film the progress here. Anyway, I got a little start on the shelf. We got the sides on there. Then we're basically gonna put a bottom there, that'll be the box. And we might throw something in here, kind of separate it. maybe put another shelf to split one of the sections. We'll see how everything lays out. But first, it would be a big pain in the ass to paint this after it was built. So I'm gonna paint some of it now. Should be a little easier to assemble afterwards. All right, we got these parts and pieces painted up. We will let them dry for a while. Also over here at the shop, it's still shady, but this afternoon the sun beats down over here and it gets super hot. So we might call it for a while. Maybe I'll resume this project tonight. But I'm probably gonna hop on a motorcycle sometime this afternoon, take a little break, get some air, and see where the road takes us. Meanwhile, Eddie's been being a good dog over here. Eddie, wanna go back to the house? Guys, do yourself a favor. If you're eating blueberries, raspberries, buy the organic versions. I mean, I'm telling you, there's a world of difference in taste. I can't hardly stand a blueberry if it's not organic. But these just taste awesome, organic. Guess what? We're back at the same spot.
We're here on a Saturday though, not a Friday. We always come on a Friday. It looks like we never. I don't think we really do, to be honest.
Motorcycle ride complete. Dinner complete. We're gonna go check on Mr. Eddie. Maybe go work on a van again. All right, time to get back to work on the bitchin' van. We'll get this cabinet thrown together, see what it looks like.
Make sure I look good if you're.
This is the first dry run.
Apparently you wear the Siesta Key shirt a little too much. It's in like every picture.
It is the next morning. Here we are, chilling in the front yard with Eddie and Chris on Father's Day. Not sure what we have in store for today. Might hit up the bike again, go find some breakfast, maybe work on the van a bit, and enjoy a nice low 80s kind of day. We better enjoy today, because the next 2 days are supposed to be mid-90s, I believe. Chris looking lovely today.
Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, you a good boy or a good girl? Yeah. You want to come outside, don't you? Daddy needs to find you a harness.
All right, we're gonna head out, find some lunch on the motorcycle. I don't want no pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle. The HD and the BV bitchin' van. I actually wiped down the Honda a bit this morning. Funny thing is, we got it Memorial Day, like over 3 weeks ago. I haven't rode it since I parked it. Sun's killing everything. That's Chris's food. I'm still waiting for mine.
Shut.
Just had lunch at Tumbled Rocks Brewery, I think it's called. Over here in Baraboo, right up by Devil's Lake State Park. We'll be back again. It was pretty good. Kind of interesting how all the lines wrapped around those trees. Our asses are sore. We needed a break. Sunday evening, we decided to turn our parking spot into a patio for chilling out in the summertime. So that's what we did this afternoon. But this thing has seen its last days, so we will have to get something different. Dinner is served. What do we got? Looks delicious. Eddie thinks it looks good. Anyway, that's gonna about do it for this video. We're gonna sit down, enjoy dinner, and we will see you guys next time.